Hello friends, you are watching Made Easy Solutions. Friends, in previous two videos we have discussed the conventional subtraction process in decimal number system and the nice complement technique. In the nice complement technique we found that whenever we get positive results, carry is generated and we have to add the carry into the final result. So this requires extra hardware while designing digital gadgets. So to reduce the requirement of the extra hardware, we use another technique that is known as tens complement technique, that is decimal subtraction using tens complement. So this is our today's topic of discussion. So let's start our today's lecture. Welcome friends in our today's lecture, that is decimal subtraction using tens complement. This is the fifth lecture of the video lecture series number system arithmetic. So let's move forward and learn the method in detail. So we will learn what is tens complement first and then how to obtain tens complement. So tens complement of a number is again a number which we get after a subtraction process. That means if I have to find tens complement of a n digit number, then I will subtract the number tens complement of which is to be found from the nth power of 10. That means suppose I have to find tens complement of a 4 digit number, then fourth power of 10 is 10,000. So when I will subtract the 4 digit number from 10,000, whatever difference I will get, that will be the tens complement of that number. Now you may again ask me that sir, 10,000 consists of zeros, and if I need to subtract digits from zeros, I will have to take borrows. So this technique will need borrow. It's okay my friend. But what if, except subtracting the number from 10,000, if I subtract the number from 9,999 and then add 1 into it, it will be the same, because 9,999 is the largest 4 digit number and 10,000 is the smallest 5 digit number, and 10,000 is just next to 9,999. The difference between 10,000 and 9,999 is just 1 only. So subtracting a number from 10,000 and say subtracting a number from 9,999 and adding 1 into it is one and the same. And you know, when I subtract a 4 digit number from 9,999, it is nothing but 9's complement of that number. So to obtain 10's complement of a number, first we will find 9's complement of a number and then we will add 1 into it. The result we will get will be the 10's complement of that number. Let's have an example. Now as I have to perform a subtraction and addition both, that means I have to subtract a number from 9,999 and then adding 1 into it to find 10's complement. So I have arranged the equation in vertical manner, which shows subtrahend to be subtracted from subtractor and we have to add 1 into it. The result we will get will be the 10's complement of the subtrahend. So here, as I told you, that if I have to find 9's complement of a 4 digit number, I will have to subtract the number from 9,999 first. That means I have to find 9's complement of that number first. So my subtractor will be 9,999 here, and consider any 4 digit number as a subtrahend, that will be subtracted from 9,999. So my 4 digit number is 8,784. You can consider any 4 digit number. Then I have to add 1 into it. So I will place 1 over here, and finally I will get the result over here. So now perform the subtraction and addition. How will you perform? We have seen in previous two videos that addition and subtraction, both operation will be performed digit by digit, and we start the operation from LSDs. So here LSD of subtractor is 9 and LSD of subtrahend is 4. So start operation from these digits. So first subtract 4 from 9, I will get the difference 5 and then add 1 into it. So the result I will get is 6 and I will put the result over here. Now perform the next digit subtraction, that is subtract 8 from 9, I will get the difference 1 and I will put the difference over here. Now subtract 7 from 9, I will get the difference 2 and I will put the difference over here. Now subtract the MSDs, that means subtract 8 from 9, I will get the difference 1 and I will put over here. So the result I got is 1216, and that is the 10's complement of this subtrahend 8,784. So again finding 10's complement is also a simple process. Now let's move forward and learn how we can apply 10's complement method to obtain the subtraction. I have to follow the certain steps over here. So my step 1 is to obtain 10's complement of the subtrahend, that we have just seen in previous slide. Then my next step is to add the 10's complement of the subtrahend into the subtractor. Then our third step is to obtain the addition and check carry. Again here the carry has very important role. That means the carry can be 0 or can be 1. So my step 4 is divided into two decisions. See, if carry is generated, then what we have to do, the generated carry indicates that the result is true and positive. So leave the carry over here. Remember, in 9's complement method, we had to add the carry into the LSD of the result. So the addition of the carry into the result we got in step 3 needs extra hardware when we design a gadget. And here in this technique, we need not to add the carry into the result we got in step 3. We can leave the carry. We directly get the result. So the need of extra hardware is eliminated over here. And that's why 10's complement method is also preferred one. Now let's discuss the second case. If carry is not generated, then what we have to do? If the carry is not generated, it indicates that the result is negative and in 10's complement form. So to obtain the result, again find 10's complement of the result we got in step 3. After obtaining the 10's complement of the result we got in 3, that will be the correct difference. So let's move forward and see some examples. If you remember, the same example I had considered in previous 2 video lectures. Here my subtractor is 6859, which is less than my subtrahend, that is 8784. But as we have seen in previous video lecture, that is subtraction using 9's complement, we get the difference 1925. So here in this case also we must get the result 1925. So let's check. My step 1 is to find 10's complement of the subtrahend. That means I have to find 10's complement of 8784, which we have just seen in the introductory slide. The 10's complement of the subtrahend we got was 1216. So let's move forward to our step 2. Our step 2 is add the 10's complement we got in step 1 into the subtractor. So this is basically addition process, and I have arranged the equation over here. Subtractor plus 10's complement of the subtrahend plus if carry is generated in previous operation, that I have to add over here, and we will get a sum. This sum is basically the difference. So again here in this technique, the addition is giving us the subtraction. So place the subtractor over here. My subtractor is 6859 and add the 10's complement of the subtrahend we got in step 1, that was 1216. Also add the carry generated in previous addition, that I will put over here for next bit addition, and I will get the sum over here. Now perform the addition process digit by digit. Start the operation from LSD, that is add 6 into 9. So I will get the sum 15. So I will place 5 over here, and 1 will be the carry for next digit addition. Now perform the next digit addition, that is add 1 into 5 along with carry 1. So I will get the sum 07. So I will put 7 over here, and 0 will be the carry for next digit addition. Now perform the next digit addition, that is add 8 and 2 along with 0 carry. So 8 plus 2 plus 0, I will get 10. So the sum will be 0 and 1 will be the carry for next digit addition. Now perform the MSD addition, that is 6 plus 1 plus 1, I will get 08, and I will put the sum over here 8. Here the carry is 0, that means carry is not generated. So I will put a 0 over here. Now check step 3. What our step 3 says? Check the carry. So I have 0 carry. What the 0 carry indicates? That the result we got is in 10's complement of the actual result. So what we have to do? We have to find 10's complement of the result we got in this step. So obtain 10's complement of the result we got in step 3 into step 4. So now we know that obtaining 10's complement is nothing but obtaining 9's complement first and adding 1 into it. So I have arranged the equation over here in vertical manner. Here my subtractor will be 4 digit largest possible number 9999, and my subtrahend will be the result I got in step 3, which I will subtract from the subtractor. So the result I got was 8075, and add 1 into it, so that I will get 10's complement of the result we got in step 3. So it will give me the result. Now perform the subtraction and addition of LSDs. That means subtract 5 from 9 and add 1 into it. So 5 subtracted from 9 is equal to 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So I got the result 5 over here, and I will put the result over here. Now perform next digit subtraction. So 7 subtracted from 9, I will get 2 difference, and I will put the difference over here. Now perform next digit subtraction, that is 9 subtracts 0, I will get 9 as a difference, and I will put the difference over here. Now subtract the MSDs. So 8 subtracted from 9, I will get 1, and I will put the result over here. Now if you see, I am getting the proper result 1925. So here the carry generated in step 2 actually represents the sign of this number. The carry 0 indicates that the result we got is negative. Here we are not using any sign to represent the number, but we are using a dedicated digit to represent the sign of that number. That means the carry 0 is indicating that the result we got is negative. Now it is not mandatory that every time our subtrahend is larger than subtractor. Many a times or frequent times our subtrahend is less than subtractor. So no doubt in that case we can use conventional subtraction method, but as we are using tens complement method, it's our duty to check whether this technique is working on that case as well. So we will check the method when our subtractor is larger than subtrahend. I have an example over here. Now here what I have done, I have considered the same numbers. I have shuffled the subtractor and subtrahend and put a decimal point in it, so that the subtraction using tens complement of fractional numbers will also be clear to you. So here my subtrahend is 685.9. So my step 1 is to find tens complement of the subtrahend. How we find tens complement? First we find ninth complement of the subtrahend and then add 1 into it. So I will subtract the subtrahend from largest possible number. So my largest possible number will be 999.9, and I will subtract the subtrahend 685.9 and I will add 1 into it, so that I can get the tens complement of the subtrahend. So let's find the tens complement of the subtrahend. So perform the subtraction first on the LSDs and then add 1 into it. So 9 subtracted from 9 is 0 and 1 added to 0 is 1. So I will get 1 result over here. So I will put 1 over here. Now subtract 5 from 9. I will get the difference 4 and I will put the difference over here. Now subtract 8 from 9. I will get 1 as a difference and I will put the difference over here. Now subtract the MSDs. Subtract 6 from 9. I will get 3 over here and I will put the difference over here. So the tens complement I got is 314.1. Now in step 2, add the tens complement we got in step 1 into the subtractor. So my subtractor is 878.4 and the tens complement I got in step 1 I will add over here, and that is 314.1. I will also add the carries generated in previous addition operation. I will put over here for the next digit addition operation, and thus I will get the sum over here, and this sum is actually the difference. So start the addition from LSDs. So 1 added with 4 I will get 5. So I will put 5 over and 0 will be the carry for next bit addition. Now perform addition of 8 and 4 along with 0. So 8 plus 4 is equal to 12, 12 plus 0 is equal to 12. So I will get the 12 result over here. So 2 will be the sum and 1 will be the carry for next digit addition. Now perform the next digit addition, that is 7 plus 1 is equal to 9. So I will get this result over here. I will put 9 over here and 0 will be the carry for next digit addition. Now perform the MSD addition, that is 8 plus 3 is equal to 11 plus 0 is equal to 11. So I get the result 11 over here. So 1 is the sum over here and 1 is the carry. Now what our step 3 says, obtain the addition, that we have already obtained, and check the carry. Here my carry is 1. So step 4 says that if carry is generated, it indicates that result is positive and pure form, and we have to leave the carry. No need to add carry over here. So leave the carry. Now if you see, we got the same result 192.5. So thus the technique is working on both cases. That means whenever our subtrahend is larger than subtractor or whenever our subtrahend is less than subtractor. In both cases the tens complement technique is working. So what we can conclude over here, that when we use a conventional subtraction process, it gives us the proper result if our subtractor is larger than subtrahend. If our subtrahend number is larger than subtractor number, the conventional subtraction process fails. So we use nines and tens complement method. Now we have seen in nines complement method, if carry is not generated in step 3, then it indicates that result is negative and in nines complement form. So we have to obtain the nines complement of the result we got in step 3 again to obtain the result in proper form. The 0 carry generated in step 3 indicates that the result is negative. Now if the carry is generated, that means if the carry is 1 in step 3, it indicates that result is positive, but we have to add the carry into the LSD of the result. So this requires the extra hardware while designing the gadgets. But in tens complement method, if carry is not generated, it indicates that the result is negative and in tens complement form. So we have to obtain tens complement of the result we got in step 3 again to get the pure result. But the 0 carry generated in step 3 indicate that the result is negative. So the digit 0 itself indicates the sign of the number. Now if the carry is generated in step 3, it indicates that the result is positive, but here we need not to add the carry into the result. So this eliminates the need of extra hardware. And again if you see, the carry is indicating the sign of the result. If carry is 0, it indicates that the result is negative. If carry is 1, it indicates that the result is positive. That means a dedicated digit is used to indicate the sign of the result, and that's why these techniques are preferred in digital electronics. I hope the tens complement method is very much clear to you and you like the video lecture. So press like button, share this video lecture as much as you can, subscribe my channel Made Easy Solution and press bell icon to get the notification of future videos. Thank you.